Sex position. Me, I don't have any best sex position. If the vibe comes, I don't have any particular best position in sex. Okay, I don't really know if it's really effective, but what I know I take a lot, it's tiger nut and debbie nut, and that was when I was in school. I like buying it because it's sweet. So while I was eating it, my friends would be like, it's good, it enhances sex, like it's good for the body, like it makes you wet. If you're the kind of person that doesn't get wet, that it makes you wet. But me, normally I have those things naturally, but I like eating them. When I was growing up, my parents are very strict. My dad is the kind of person that wants his kids to be serious with their studies. Like, he doesn't want us to play around. My dad is so strict. I can't even put on a makeup. I can't even put on a trouser. Like, the way I'm dressing, if it was then, as of 3 years ago, my dad don't really tolerate this on my body, like makeup, trousers. He's always on gown. Even then, whenever he wants to buy me Christmas shoes, you see him buying all those boots. That's the kind of thing he buys for me. And so my dad is very strict and he beats. His correction is beating. You can never see my daddy correct it, like, stop that. Stop that with cane. And he's a very strict man. He beats me with wire because he's an electrician. So he beats me with wire, he gives me punishment. And despite all the beatings, I'm still stubborn. Yeah, so my daddy was so strict that I got to a point that I made up my mind not to be freaked about the beating. Even if he beats me today, the following day I'll still do the same thing. And there was a day he changed me. My daddy chained me, and yeah, he chained me. And he left for work. My mommy was having a visitor, so they were sitting down at the veranda, and me, I was inside alone. I was so hungry, and I was not figuring out what can I do to leave this place. And then I have an idea. I went inside the bathroom with my pants on. I bait with the pants, and I wore it back after baiting, because I couldn't, the chain was in between my legs now, so I can't really pull off my clothes. So I pulled the skirts, but the panties, I couldn't pull it down. So I just pulled it down my leg, and then I bait, and then I wore it back. I changed, and then I followed the back door. With there's a small, like in front of the door, you see a small fence, like there's a small veranda, and I had to jump it and to the other side, and then I just stood there. Then I saw a particular guy. He wanted to call my name. Bless, what I did, I was like, lower your voice, please. I don't want my mom to see me, please. And at that time, I was waiting my mommy. My mommy came inside the room, and he didn't see me. He didn't see Chain. And he started calling my dad, Papa, bless you, no, I don't see your pikin, don't disappear. I don't see Chain. I don't see Blessing. Meanwhile, I was there. I was just begging the guy not to make any noise. I stayed there I stayed there till 7 in the evening, and the guy came. He took me to his room. Like, he took me like a baby because I couldn't walk. At that time, my leg was swollen. He took me to his room because it was those big chains they use for dog. So my dad, he took me like a baby to his room. Right there, he went to take his bath. He came in and stripped naked in front of me. I was rubbing cream. I was screaming his body, and I was looking at him with the chain on my legs. And then he was like, what did you do, Blessing? What did you do? And they already know that I'm a very stubborn girl, because whenever my daddy beats me, neighbors around hears my voice. And then I say, you don't commit again. Okay, no problem. He took a small knife, and I was about cutting the chain. And while he was cutting the chain, he was like, if I succeed to cut one leg of your chain, you can allow me put my one inside your 0. Meaning that I will have to let him have sex with me. And at that time that I was this stubborn, I was still a virgin, just that I'm the kind of person that I don't like mingling with ladies. I prefer male. So my dad did not really understand. Maybe he thinks whenever I'm with a male, they always have sex with me. And then I told him no. And right in front of me, the guy left the knife. He didn't cut it. I was there with that chain. I slept with that chain till 5 a.m. in the morning, and he took me back to the place where he took me from. I stayed there. I was hungry. I was staying there. I was hungry. He would pass. He would see me there. He couldn't bring food for me. My parents were looking for me. They thought I've run. Maybe someone came and rescued me. And when he saw it was too much, he said to go and report me to my mom. And my mom came there, saw me, and my mom started crying that it's spiritual. They started going to church. Oh, say, I know the person picking, the person don't do my picking, all these things. I was not telling my mom that it is not spiritual. I want you guys to, instead of beating me, advise me. You guys are too hard on me. So my mom was now kind of petting me. Okay, bless you, what do you want? And then I told her, My dad had to limit the way he beats me. And that's when they started saying that, okay, yes, they need to be soft on this girl. They don't need to. And that's how everything ended. So they saw that, yes, their daughter is not really spoiled. She just needed that space, that freedom, a little freedom in the house. Okay, Abuja guys is full of fake. They can fake. I have an experience with this particular guy in Gwarimpa. Abuja guy in Gwarimpa, go. No problem. This particular guy, oh my God. Okay, I went to visit a guy that was quoting me, yes. Yeah, we hung out, and this particular day, he invited me to his house. I went to his house. He even cooked, because he's a chef. He cooked, I ate. He had a visitor, we gisted, and there was this particular guy that also came to visit him. And when he arrived, yes, he dropped me off because it was time for me to leave, and the guy was also about to leave, and the guy had to tell him to drop me off since we are going the same way. On our way, he started talking. I just came back from the US. Oh my God. I just came back from the United States of America. I've not had sex for the past 6 months. Do you have any friend that you can just call for me? I can pay any amount I can pay. I said, okay, I have a friend I can call. He said, okay, don't worry. Can't you help me? I said, how? How can I help you? He said, please, whatever I will pay any amount you want me to pay. I said, no, I can't do that. I'm dating you. Your friend is my boyfriend. He said, forget it. He said, casting the guy, telling me that the guy doesn't love me. The guy have a girlfriend. That the girlfriend is threatening to leave the guy, and the guy has been begging the girl not to leave him. That I should forget about the guy. He tried everything for us to have sex in his car. I said no, and then I went home. The following day, I went to a salon to make my hair. He drove down to the place. The way he was behaving, he was so caring. He would come, he would be helping me to, like, because I was almost done with the hair, he would be helping me to lose the hair. Like, there was this particular style. After making the hair, putting it in the hot water, you have to loosen it. The guy was, have you eaten? He would go and buy me food. And my girlfriend, because it was my girlfriend that owns the salon, and she was like, bless you, don't leave this guy, this guy is a sweet guy. Don't leave the guy, this guy is a sweet guy, yo. This guy not there. And in my mind, I was already planning to leave that other guy and stick to that fake life guy. And I was like, when he comes, he was like, are you fine? Is there anything you want? I said, no, I'm fine, it's okay. Please, don't stress her, At the end of the day, he drove my friend. He drove my friend to our junction, and he drove me to my junction. On reaching there, he was not telling me he can do anything for me, that he just wants us to get married and we'll leave. Yes, we'll leave the country. Because he told me that the reason why he came back was to get a wife. And he just saw me, and he already saw the wife in me. That, yes, I have a hot temper, but he already understands the kind of person, and I'm fit to be his wife. Okay, I don't really have a problem with that. Even that day, we kissed, and he left. Someone had told me that the following morning I'll be coming to his house to see his parents. Because he told me that his parents just came from Cross River. They came to Abuja the mom came for an eye surgery, and they'll be leaving the following morning with the first flight. So they have to see me before they go. And when I get, the following morning I was starting this guy, how far now? I'm set to come and see you. He said, don't worry, wait, I'll call you. Do you know that day, a night before that day, he collected my girlfriend's number. He right in front of me. How much is the hair? The girl said, 13,000. It's okay. Here is my number. Give me your number. Once it's 12 a.m., I'm going to send you the money. He was like, yeah, send your account number to this number. He said, get my number and send your account number to this particular number. That's how I got my girlfriend's number. And my girlfriend said, okay. 12 a.m. The following morning, I asked my friend, have he sent you the money for them? Because I didn't pay my friend. All my mind was that. I even added extra so that the guy would pay. But the girl said that he have not seen any money. And I chatted the guy. The guy started snubbing me. He stopped replying my messages. He was even telling me to come and meet him in a particular place. And I knew it was an hotel. It was a few days ago that I learned that this guy is married. The wife is even pregnant. So that wants to marry me. Hey! And if I allow that guy to have sex with me, shame for me my own, because guy, the friend for laugh me. Some days they don't use my head. And I was really falling in love with this guy because he's too sweet. Shame. He's too sweet, he's so romantic, the way he was doing. I can't even help it. I was really falling in love with this guy. I didn't know that it's a fake life guy. It was his friend. I told his friend everything. I started telling him that he did the same thing to his ex. That is how the guy is. That's it.